In this exercise, we'll make a simple table so you can learn how to use the different viewpoints to precisely set the location of objects. So let's get started. First of all, name your file table your name and make sure it's saved in a known location. And we have our cube selected. We have to open up the sidebar. And remember, you can do that by hitting the letter N on the keyboard, or you can go up to this little arrow here and click on it, and the sidebar opens. So for this first cube, we'll set the we'll keep the X scale to 1. We'll set the Y scale to 2.5, and we'll set the Z scale to 0.25. So this is what you get. This will be our table top. So in the outliner, change the name to top so we don't get confused. Now we'll make our 4 legs, and it'll be easier if we're looking top down on our table. So you can go to View, Viewpoint, Top, or use numpad 7, or over here on the gizmo you can click on the positive Z. So now we're looking down on our tabletop. Let me zoom in. Now let's make the 4 legs. So go to Add a cube, Add Mesh Cube. For this leg, let's call it leg right away so we know what's going on. The scale is going, for the X value, will be 0.25. The scale for the Y value will be 0.25. And we'll leave Z at 1. Activate the Move tool and just grab the Y-axis only and move it up to the top edge. And then grab the X-axis and move it so the leg is in the upper left corner. And it won't be precise. So like come over here to the location, you can see it's some strange numbers here. Change the X location to minus 0.75. Change the Y location to 2.25. And we'll leave Z at 0. Okay, so that's the location for our first leg. In the outliner, hover over leg, right click, copy, and continuing to hover over this leg, right click, paste, and you get leg 001. With leg 001 selected, grab the X value and pull it to the right, so put it in the upper right corner, and then check out the location here. See, we get some that it moved along the X-axis and it's not precisely at 0.75, so change the X location value to 0.75. And that's making sense, right? Because the first leg was negative 0.75 on the negative part of the X-axis. Now this is 0.75. The location is 0.75 on the X-axis, positive. Okay, so we got leg, and we got leg 001. Hold down the Shift key, select both of those, right click, copy, hovering over this, right click, paste. Now we can ensure that you have leg 002 and 003 selected. Grab the Y axis and pull it down. Now things, when we move multiple stuff in Blender, we have to be careful here. Like, okay, so like what we want to do is set the Y value to negative 2.25, but we can't do multiple for some reason. I don't know why. It's annoying, but when we're doing this method, we can't do multiple objects. So select leg 002 and set the y value to minus 2.25. Okay, so that's the location for leg 002. Select leg 003 and set that y value to negative 2.25. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now let's take a look at the right side of this, and again you could go to View, Viewpoint Right, or Numpad 3, but I'm going to just click on the positive X. So now the legs are protruding up through the tabletop. So just to get it in the ballpark, hold down Shift and select all 4 legs. Grab the Z-axis and pull it down so it's kind of sort of on the top there. Now let's check out, let's select one leg, let's select leg, alright, and we can see the X and Y values are good. The Z value is at negative 7.5 blah blah blah, so change the Z value to negative 0.75. Now leg 001, same thing, negative 0.75. Leg 002, minus 0.75. And then leg 003, minus 0.75. Okay, and again, for some annoying reason, you can't select all, and you can't set that value when multiple objects are selected. Okay, so anyway, this is our table. So let's take a look at it in 3D World here. And that's what let me deselect everything so we can see it better. There we go. Okay, so that is the file which you will upload for this assignment.